What's up, everybody? Hopefully you liked the video, and hopefully you share and all that. But this will be the first mountain biking YouTube video I do. Now, if you don't know who I am, which is fine, I don't expect everyone to know who I am, or anyone really. I usually stream video games. I'm not like a large video game streamer or anything. I just do it for fun with my friends, and I haven't been doing it lately, but I will be jumping back on that later this week. But right now, I'm taking you on a nice little mountain bike ride. First, we're gonna climb this stupid uphill, well, mostly uphill. It's pretty flat right now, but it's a pretty long uphill. I haven't gotten to ride that much this week because of, well, life. You know how that goes, right? So this is what I've been doing. If you want to know, if you do watch my video game streams and you're coming here from a live stream because I shared the link to the newest video on my mountain bike channel or whatever, you know what I mean? This is what I've been doing. I've been mountain biking. And the ones who watch my video game streams are probably like, why would you mountain bike? Well, apparently I'm a masochist, especially in the uphill portion. Not really, I'm kidding, obviously. I've been doing it since I was in middle school. I've been riding bikes forever, obviously, since I was a little kid. But I started mountain biking and BMX in middle school, and I never looked back. I mean, there's been times where I didn't have a bike at all. I quit BMX in the middle of high school because I started skateboarding more and more. It wasn't like I quit, I just gradually just kept skateboarding. Then I quit that after high school, but I've always been mountain biking. Obviously, I had years where I didn't have a bike because of financial reasons, life reasons, things like that, just life in general, you know. Even if I got a bike at some of the times, I wouldn't have been able to go. I was just busy, you know, life stuff. So the road I'm climbing up on is River Road, right outside of Sykesville, along the Howard County line in Maryland. And the reason we're climbing is because we're doing to go do what we call the River Road Trails. They are a trail network for multi-use. Everything but moto. So mountain bikes, hiking and horses, running if you're a trail runner. Obviously that's a thing. But we're heading up to the top of the, well, yeah, it's about the top. It's the highest. I think it's one of the highest points, if not the highest point. Now, I'm obviously going slow up the hill because I want to be able to talk while I'm going uphill. But this is what I've been doing for you video game nerds out there. I'm not against you, obviously. I just like to be physically active. I've always been physically active. There were years where I wasn't. We're not going to go into detail why. That's too personal. But yeah, just know that I'm out and about getting physically active again. I've always been pretty physically active, but never enough since my son was born. Which was years ago, and then I just kept making excuses. You know how it goes. To anyone who's a dad, you get it. I know you get it. It's just an excuse. I know. I'm not saying, hey, look at that deer. Oh, he's got some antlers. Nice. I don't know if you saw them, but there was two deer over there. One's got the antlers, had the little fuzzies on them. The velvet. Little fuzzies. A little bit downhill before you go uphill again. Not enough to really make a difference. But you know how it goes. Now, I did shoot a video yesterday, I'll be 100% transparent with you. But with that said, some things happened to the files. And I was listening back, and there was just some language in the background and stuff, and including my own, that I didn't want to hear in my videos. Because, you know, I don't want my videos to be cut off from people. I mean, these aren't for kids. These aren't for adults. These are for whoever wants to watch them. And I want them to be comfortable, you know, watching my videos and not thinking they are, put a bad, what do you call it? Bad taste in your mouth. Yeah. There's some personal stuff I will not talk on this side, because my stream is more of a variety stream, my live streams. So we talk about whatever we want. We watch videos on stupid stuff. We play Pokemon at the moment because we're trying to finish the sword decks and then the shield decks. We already finished the Scarlet and Violet decks, which was awesome. All 3 of them. So the Paldean decks, the Teal Mask decks, or Kitakami decks, and the Indigo Disc, the Blueberry Academy decks. Those are all finished. So we're moving on from that. I was already doing sword. We did the main Pokedex except for the legendary box legendary, because I haven't opened shield yet. So when that comes, though, it'll come. I was not ready for this hill. It's not even that hard. It's just my legs are tired from yesterday shooting a video. We rode it. You're gonna see a variety of content from this as far as mountain biking, quote unquote. Now, I will do a lot of mountain biking. There's no doubt about that. But me and my son like to go out and, you know, just ride around, look at stuff that's going on in town and around the areas that we live and areas we're visiting. So you'll see us like ride around on mountain bikes, you know, seeing the sights and sounds of different towns and stuff. Look at these horsies. Look at these guys. Look at them. I don't know if y'all can see them. Big boys and girls, I'm sure. I'm not sure which is which. I don't see anything hanging down though. So that makes the most sense to me. So if you hear any weird noises on my bike, it's exceptionally dirty. So keep that in mind. So you'll hear brakes squeaking today. I also need to change my pads. So I've been using centered or metallic. Should probably go to like, I don't know, hit the comments. Should I do semi-metallics, resin and metallic, or should I do straight resin? Oh, good for them. Glad you're kicked out through the 5th grade. Good. I'll probably cut that out. But yeah. You'll see a variety commuting. I do commute ride, not every day, but as much as I can. And we also, me and myself, like to take, you know, a day and just ride around town or ride around another town just to see, look around. You'll see stuff like that. You'll see me hitting trails. Now, I've heard the name of the trail. I'll look it up before we head down. I'll mention the name. But it's a trail that I've done a million times. It's existed forever. It was here before me, and I would say it'll be here after me, but this year especially, A lot of trails that I used to go down on a regular basis have either been overgrown or washed away or both. So we learned that very harshly. Me and my son learned that very harshly 2 weeks ago. And my legs are actually still tired from yesterday. And we didn't even go that far. We did like 15 miles, almost 50 miles of just leisurely riding. To be fair though, when we see hills that look difficult, we'll hit them just for the funs of it. Just for fun. But you know, like going up the hill, not down. We do the down too, obviously, but on the road, when we're just going around town or whatever, we challenge ourselves a bit to go up the hill while we're out there. This is cool things. We'll probably redo that to a point. Not exactly frame for frame or anything, but we'll redo it. So here's one of the entrances. You can get out there to that where those pipes are too. But this is probably the best entrance. It's a hunter's entrance. Hunter parking only. Well, I'm not hunting, and I'm not really parking. Taking a short break. Way too evergreen. I guess we'll be taking the pipes. I don't mind evergreen grass, but when it looks like I can't even get to where we usually go. See what I mean? See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. There's a trail usually there from the hunters going in and hunting, but it's overgrown. And it looks like nobody's been going through it this summer. There's a lot of places like that right now around here. So now we'll be ever so careful going over these sticks and stuff. And then head down a little bit further. This grass is gonna be tall too. My only problem with tall grass is ticks. I don't get itchy when grass touches me, so, well, at least not my legs or my arms. Things that are usually exposed. So, looks like nobody's been riding from up here, which is weird because this is the best downhill spot. But there is a bit of the old trail around still. Looks like someone came through with like a four-wheeler or something. Maybe a truck was doing some maintenance. These are the gas line fields. So underneath of me, there's a bunch of gas lines. Not directly under me, but that's definitely the wrong gear. Just getting nothing. But yeah, this is the gas line fields. Under the ground, there's gas lines. So it's a utility field, and it does its utility thing. This is, it's not even, the GPS isn't even working on mine. All right, that's way too far. I know it is. This is right where I'm at, although it's not correct. So we went down. This is Heavens to Betsy. This is part of it anyways. I took the easiest route up. If you go that, you're supposed to take all that all the way around to here. It's up and down. I just took a shortcut. This is part of Heaven. This is the fun part of Heavens to Betsy. Let's go. Squeaky brakes. Hate them. Very windy trail. Fun to ride though. You don't go too fast. You don't go too slow. It's a little technical. Little logs and stuff. Like that. Oh, that tree's like falling over. You gotta be careful though if you're not paying attention heads up. If you're not good at picking lines or keeping your head up, you will get turns out of left field that if you're going too fast, you will run off the trail. And I'll suggest that. All right. Now it is a Sunday evening, so I gotta be super careful out here. I don't want to miss work. My normal job. That was a big stick. I'm glad I didn't get caught up in anything. Some rocks there. Ooh, a little too fast, a little too fast, a little too fast. Ooh. Oh, hold up. That was a big rut. I was not expecting that. All right, let's go. It's been a while since I've been back here. Early this summer I came back here, but it's in a couple of months. And it's a fun ride. But we live in the foothills of the Appalachians, so any straight downhill is better than no downhill. Ooh, I'm glad they cut this up. Ooh, pretty rough looking around here. Oop, bonk. Yeah, bouncy. Lots of roots, lots of rocks, but we're coming to the end of Evans to Betsy and entering the main trail, which is right here. Now, these trails, since we're in the foothills, aren't very good for downhill. But if you want to get a cardio workout and you want some decent downhill, you got this place. I live near here, so I ride here. Is it my favorite place I've ever ridden? No. I'm originally from Western Pennsylvania. Woo. Got a little out of hand there. Did I just tear my pants? No, almost. Did I just tear my pants? No, almost. All right, let's get up here since I messed that up. Stream. I live in Western Pennsylvania, which has a lot better riding. West Virginia, I used to ride out a lot too. So I used to visit there. And Western Maryland, same thing. Virginia's pretty good too. Northwest Virginia. Like that area too. But it just depends on your type of riding. Now, it's been years since I've been up to those places. So it's not like I'm gonna pick that over here at the moment. As I mess up this climb, this little tiny climb. Actually, it's bigger than this, but ooh. But I suppose it's because I'm talking too much, nothing. Nice, a dove. Or, anyways, it's a nice area. It's getting a little too overpopulated now. Ooh, pedal straight got me. Ooh, what happened there? That was weird. Anyways, didn't time that good. As you can tell, I'm not in peak riding condition or anything. But I will be eventually, right? If I just keep going. That's my goal anyways. Just to be better at riding. Slowly but surely. Every day. Whew. I get back to my old self. Right, I used to be, you know, alright. I wasn't no professional or even am. It was a leisure hobby. When I was in high school and middle school and all that. I would ride regularly. Turn off, dude. Uh-oh. That's a new tree fall, isn't it? Yep. Yep. God dang storms. It's alright though. They were dead trees anyways. Well, they were dying. Oh, time to climb over them. Who knows when these will get cleaned up. Take a short breather. Man, I'm pouring sweat. It's humid as heck today. Yesterday wasn't as bad, but I'm like pouring sweat out my body. It's gross. No, I'm kidding. It's all right. It means I'm working. This kind of sucks. This kind of sucks big. Well, as you can tell, some trees are down. They come back here and cut them every once in a while. Sometimes it takes a couple days, sometimes it takes weeks. Or even months. But they do take care of it eventually. Hopefully by next summer, this will be gone. If you don't know, it's late August. Yeah, it's late August. And I have what I would call end of summer syndrome. I don't want to be inside. I don't know if it's like an actual syndrome, but if it is, little stream crossing right there. Get up there. Get up. There we go. But I don't know if that's actually a thing. That's what I call it, because you get antsy because summer's ending and you want to be outside before winter hits. But I ride in all weather, so it's weird. Obviously I won't be videotaping in water because of the GoPro. When it's raining its butt off. But another tree's down right here. Let's take a look before I try to ride up this. Yeah, there's no way. Even if I did ride up it, which would be normal for me, the energy wasted would have been annoying. That's the worst kind too. You can't quite go under it, but you can't go over it really. I mean, you can, because I'm going to. I'm probably gonna get the bike over it and then go under. I know my cardio is bad. It is what it is though. This tree, man. It did storm like crazy the past couple weeks. Kind of expect it. Nowadays, every time it storms, I expect trees to be down where I ride normally. Struggling. Getting tired, that's why. It's been a long day for me. A lot of sitting around doing not enough physical activity, but doing a lot of mental activity. Okay. Get off the log. Now sit up against the log. Do not go downhill. Thank you. That would have sucked. Because off this side here is pretty much a cliff that goes to the river. Now, whew. Stay there, please. Oh, god dang, you have to like crawl underneath this. Ow, sticker bush, nice. Put my hand right on the sticker bush. Awesome, did it again. At least a piece of a sticker bush. Dang, that thing goes down there forever. Eye out for that. All right. I sweat a lot normally. I've been sweating like this most of my life, so I kind of expect it. But yeah, actually, we're at the part, my last accident. My brakes said, well, we're not working right now, so you don't get to stop. And I almost hit a tree, but I clipped like I almost hit a tree. Missed that, but I clipped a sapling that was right behind it. Or not right behind it, but like right next to it. And it wasn't very fun. Because it broke the bolt on my derailleur. Or not my derailleur, my shifter. Which was even weirder that it broke like that. The bolt just broke though. Which was good, because the threading was intact. I just had to make a slit, unscrew the old one out with a flathead. Looks like someone came in with a horse and I turn around. Because, you know, this is also local horse trails. So keep that in mind. Holy crap. Trying to do wheelies. Actually, this is right here where I almost wrecked. I can show you right where it is. So, we're almost hit a tree. So, you can't see where I shot off into anymore. But, so, I came around down here. Had a pretty quick clip. Nothing super fast, but fast enough to cause problems. So I came down there. It's coming down, came here, hit my rear brake, probably somewhere next to this log. So like somewhere where these roots are on my bike. And I just said nope. And then I flew down there. You can see the sapling. Kinda, I don't know if you all can see it. I broke that. And then I almost hit that tree. But I got to stop. I rode down pretty far into a bunch of mulberry and sticker bushes. And that was not fun. Which means, you know, we're not very far away from the end of the ride. I mean, it's not short, don't get me wrong. Still got a lot of good bit of climbing and a little bit of descent to do. But since I stopped, which I shouldn't have, I will finish this part of the hill walking. That way we're on some flat and can relax. And there are several stream crossings on this trail. We hit what? 2 so far? Coming back. And yeah, we're gonna hit more. I think there's like 3 or 4 more. Maybe 2. Trying to think. 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4. Now I've ridden this. But not as much as I should be. A lot of people ride these trails because they're actually fun to ride, even when you are pedaling uphill. The difficulty is not too hard. You can always walk the parts you can't do. And yeah. Now, this is part of the southern branch of the Patapsco, and this is part of the southern branch of the Patapsco State Park. Builders do come out here and build, and I'm glad they do, because if they didn't, I would hate to live here. Man, that tree, I don't know how much that weighs, but if horses walk by this tree and they didn't hook up some rope, pull it out, that's crazy. But that's okay. I don't expect the horsey people to be carrying enough rope to pull out a tree and put their horses in danger of snakes and other things like parasites and whatnot. I'm glad I drink a lot of water. If I didn't, I'd be dehydrated all the time with how much I sweat. I think we're gonna say it's because you're overweight. Look, man, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've been sweating like this since I was a teenager. Throughout, until I was about 23, I was in super good shape. I was cut. I had really good cardio, and I still sweat just as much as I did then and now. It's still roughly the same amount of sweat. Maybe there's a little bit more, I'll give you that, but there isn't enough to really say it's because I got a gut. Because when you had a 6-pack and you were like 10% body fat and you still sweat just as much, then you kind of get what I'm saying. So there's a train, so if you hear that, my bad. There will be a train coming by at some point in time, I'm sure. They're loud and squeaky, and I will hear their horn. So the other side of the river, which I'm pretty far away from now, so it won't be as loud. But yeah. Let's climb up this a little bit faster. I'm tired of pedaling slow. Or I'm tired of pedaling fast, but not getting anywhere. Rather pedal. Ooh. Rather pedal. A little bit slower, but get just more speed out of the gear ratios. Try this downhill part. Ooh. Not I say it's much of a downhill. It flattens out here. I get the hill, but then it goes back downhill. Fix my feet. My feet are kind of goofy. There's a lot of sniper rocks here and roots. So pay attention to the trail. And I mean, it's Sunday, so you won't see it as much, but there's always a lot of people back here. Like a lot. So keep an eye out for them. With their pets too, and obviously horse riders with their horses. That's a branch that I got over. But yeah, there's a lot of people back here with their pets. Obviously dogs and family members and all that stuff. So just keep an eye on the trail. But definitely watch for them rocks and roots that'll mess you up if you hit them, man. They're here. They're here. And if you hit them right, you'll go over them. If you hit them wrong, you'll just flip over the handlebars. Little techie, rock garden-y kind of thing that I got stumped on already. What is that? I really need to clean my bike. That's where those noises are from. A dirty bike. So any weird noises you hear, it's just because it's dirty. I know I'm walking a good bit, but I'm tired from yesterday. My legs are pretty spent. The only thing I made about progress, but I took a break this week from doing anything besides household stuff because my legs were spent. And last time I rode was Monday of last week, not tomorrow, obviously. This past Monday, and there's a deer. There's a deer. I don't know if y'all can see it. But there it is. You'll see lots of wildlife out here. If you're real lucky, you'll see coyotes at a far distance. You don't want to be around coyotes when they're hungry. They'll try to eat stuff. Well, you don't want to be eaten. No specialties today, too. I was trying to go over this rock, but then I realized I'm not doing that today. Here comes a little rock garden slash, I don't know what the hell you call this. Hit that root wrong. At least I caught myself. Better than dying. Oh, whew. That was rough. All right. Hit that root, wasn't supposed to. Wrong line, bad line. Correction. You could probably hit it good, just not the correct line. All right. The back wheel feels floaty. Hope I can get a flat. Big rock. I don't want to hit that. Let me check the back here. When I finish the descent, because it ends in a two-way split. One towards shore of the river, which I'm not going to. Tire feels good. That wasn't flex. I don't know. Maybe it was just the dirt. It's pretty dry right there, so I can see it feeling. Are those trees blocking anything? I don't know if they are. Well, some of them look like they're old as dirt. They've been there for a while. I'm just double checking. Here's a stream crossing you take. It's not hard. Hard part is getting up over here. Coming down's easy. Coming this way is easy. Coming towards us is easy. But hard part is getting up here, up to here. Well, at least there was no tree down. Kind of sucks I didn't ride it, but rather be safe than sorry, you know. Better not try to pedal up stuff and kick my own ass for what I would call nothing. Ooh, here's one of the stream crossings. It's got a pretty big drop, but you can just kind of roll it and then pedal up it through the roots. Hopefully not put a foot there. Oh, big old pile of horse dookie. Let's walk around that. All right. No horse dookie on me or my bike. That's the goal, right? A little tight area because a tree fell. All right. Big stick, muddy area. There we go. Surprisingly dry in some of these parts. Surprisingly. Ow. Sticker bush got my hand too close to the edge. Yeah, surprisingly dry. Not even gonna lie to you. This is wet, obviously. You can see it's kind of dark dirt. I tried out. But a lot of the trail was drier than I thought it would be. That's probably what that sliding was. My rear end feeling all loose and stuff. Whew. I will say this, it's been holding up pretty good. But there have been times where I've been very sketched about, especially the fork, the capabilities. Now, it says on the fork, don't go mountain biking, essentially. This is a commuter bike as it comes, even though it has a mountain bike geometry, or as close as you're gonna get without spending a bajillion dollars. But it's not bad. Now, I do hold myself back a lot because of the fork and the front wheel. The wheels on these bikes don't really, well, in my case, the front wheel. But if you have the whole bike, the wheels don't inspire confidence. Cool, we can go look at the overlook. But I have upgraded a bit, a very good bit actually. Whew. There goes a hawk or something. Couldn't really see because of the trees. And there's a river. Train tracks right over there. Falling off of this would not be fun. And you know, keep my video game streams going. I need to start streaming again. I need to make it more consistent. Same with this. Like, I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible with the mountain biking stuff. But when Christmas comes around, it's gonna be hard. Like, for real. It's gonna be hard to make content. One, at least on trail, I could do a lot of just riding around, cruising in town kind of stuff. But it will be dark, so it'll be pretty well lit up. Fix my foot. Out of place. Still feels out of place. There we go. Better. Rocky. Yeah. This is the hard one. Yep. This is the hard part right here. I don't think I'll make it. We'll try. Nope. Don't fall back. Ooh. Glad I caught myself, because that would have hurt. Falling backwards hurts. Falling forwards, not so much. This area is a pain. I used to be able to clear it pretty easy. It also wasn't eroded away as much, so less rocks were exposed. But yeah, I can still do it here and there, but I need to have to be in better shape. We'll start with that. No, try hard stuff. None of that, none of that. All right. The reason there's none of that, it's because I would like to have fun riding, and if I'm gonna get hurt, it better be in the off season, the winter, or the northern hemisphere's off season. So, and we're almost done. We're almost to where the truck is. We just did a whole dang loop. I'll be putting the Strava in the description, the Strava route. You can find me on Strava if you want to see cool routes, but they're not gonna be perfect. Roll off slow, calm down, around, bounce, bounce. Still a little wet on this rock, so I'm sketched, but we made it. My son fell the last time he tried that one. He's too afraid to fall, so it ends up happening. I keep telling him, he has the skill to do it. He just doesn't. And he thinks very little of his mountain biking. Now, is he a pro? No. Is he? He's not even close to where I was when I was 13. But he has the best foundation in the world. He just needs to get more confident in his riding and his balance. All right, we are at the end. We are there. We're right next to the road, right across from the truck, and the uphill out of here sucks. Out of the trail anyways. It sucks. Not because it's hard, but because of the terrain. But yeah, I think I'm gonna walk it just in case someone wants to park right there. We should just have another time. But yeah, that was, I'll tell you the trails when I get back to the top of the hill and take out my phone on Trailforks, tell you what it is. But my Strava will be up, you can take it. It's pretty accurate to the Trailforks if I took a little shortcut, because I need it, because it is Sunday evening. Now, with that said, thanks for watching. If you liked what you watched, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and maybe even share it with your friends. Am I the best YouTube creator? No. Will I ever be? Probably not. But it is what it is. So, if you wanted to do this in reverse, which I wouldn't recommend, you could do it on here and just follow it back. Pretty simple. But yeah, see you later.